Sorry, we're gonna have to rock it with this light behind me for now because my kids are in the room and they're drawing. Well, one is drawing, one is just chilling on her phone. So, yeah, they need the light. So, make it a little brighter for them. So, for now, there's gonna be this little holy Wix 9 behind me. Not the blue light because she can't draw. If I turn the blue light on, it's too dark for her. That's cool. What are you doing? Eating chicken nuggets? You eating chicken nuggets? Alright, I got you. Alright, enjoy. Enjoy. The Wix 9 Halo, that's right. Alright, gang, let's do a little breakdown here. Our daily closed massively bearish. We tapped the hourly, right? We tapped the daily support here and bounced back up. We should fill the wick down, fill the range, retest the support before we make a decision whether we're gonna reject, go up or come down. So there should be a bottom wick today at some point. What happened? You want a drink? Right there, that's your drink. Want me to open it? You got it. Alright, so at some point today we're gonna flip, and if it finds a support here, we'll break these lows at some point tomorrow. So these lows, the current daily lows, should be broken and we should flip that. The key here is how steep of this top wick will it be, right? Because I believe in order I don't know about retesting the daily lows here because it bounced off this off the support already. But if you, that's on the daily. But then it's got to do the same thing on the other time frames. So it's going to need a closure right above 6798 on the 4 hour. It's going to need a closure above, well, it's besides the 6798, it's going to need to come back down and bounce off a support here. So either 6.5, I'm sorry, 6.6 flat, or even lower here. I think we're, let's see how steep this went. Yeah, we can even get down to 6.2, and you know, by the end of the evening tonight, or by London session, you might be seeing a higher time frame candle that sort of looks like this. Tapping roughly this area here. You might see that on the 4 hour. Right, look at the 4 hour. As long as you close above here and on the next 4 hour, you might see that. So if this is the area I think we need to get to before we make a decision whether we continue down beyond here or we find support and continue up, let's figure out how we can get there. Can we take sells to there because we haven't tapped there yet? And how steep will this top be, or this drive up be, before we get there? And that's where we're going to use the ranges. So if we're going to start closing above some ranges, we're going to look for support to be made in the previous range, bounce off of it, come back up. Just got chart swap for the trade I'm in. Since when is swap now? It's 5 p.m. No, the swap is whenever your broker has rollover. Depends on when your broker's doing it. Bon appetit. You didn't grab no sauce, nothing? You didn't grab any sauce, nothing? Alright. Yeah, you shouldn't be getting swap fees once you know, the daily open. You what? I got you. No, good idea, that's right. Don't get it dirty. It's oh, your swap's at 8 p.m. Yeah, so that it's I used to be on a broker that did that also. Same thing, yeah. And then I had a position that I opened like for Asian session at 7:58, 7:59, and then I wanted to close it at 8:02, but that was rollover time, and it just, the servers weren't up for like 5 minutes. 8:05, it was like 3-4 minutes. I'm just watching it, emailing them. They're like, oh, this is our rollover time. No, this is just like servers are, you know, switching over to the next day. Fuckers. Damn rollover. Got me again. Just assumed it was 5. Well, you know what happens when you assume, right, Hank? Yeah, I assume a lot of shit too, honestly, though. It's human nature. You see everyone's fucked around and found out. Evening. What's the dealio? So gang. Alright, yeah. I was in the middle of a breakdown. Why are we stopped here? Why is we stopped here? And where did this level over here come from? 44. What's going on over here? Hold on. When did I draw that up? I must have been high. Alright. Hey, where you going, Kai? You gonna come back? Alright, love you. Alright. Nice level here on the 30. I think it could be better. So you see how we've made all-time highs, and since then we just established a whole bunch of ranges and levels that were never there. Last month we couldn't trade here. Now shit. All day. Whole day. This could be interesting. So there's a small minor area over here that we're at, right? You guys see it running across this little resistance here, right? But we can start getting some closures here. Yeah, it's a 15 and a 30, not much of an hourly level there. Well, there is a bit if we run that across here, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. So, ideally, let's see. I think that's how the level should be. Actually, not necessarily. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Let's throw in one of these. I think if we can get a closure above this area on the 15 here, we would need a bottom wick. Where's that previous support? Hold on 1 second, baby. Give me 1 second. I would look for a closure above here and then a bottom wick to at least this area. Okay, if we can do that, we'll look for positions. Otherwise, we must wait here. Hold on a second, gang. What's up, baby? It's very low. The charge for like 5 minutes. It's 25%. Ready. Eddie. Eddie. I want half Eddie. You've been lying to us this whole time. Wix 12 isn't her name. No, Wix 12 is Sammy. Wix 11 is Kaya. Wix 10 is Liliana. Once was no man's land. This is nice, right? We rejected. Maybe we can get a little 4-hour fake out here, or a 4-hour hold of resistance. Right, let's get rid of this. This is kind of unnecessary right now, but if we the 4-hour can hold here, right, this will be interesting. A 4-hour flip would make things easy for us. This kind of closure, like in my experience, the 4-hour won't just hold here. Even if it holds resistance, it just doesn't top out here. It'll typically, if it doesn't flip on this current 4-hour, you'll see it, at least not at the closure, but you'll see a price at some point tap the next resistance, right? So when you get these 4-hour closures, you'll typically can drop down to the 1-hour and look for the next resistance, and this one is here. And this one here is clean range, right? So you'll typically see the next 4-hour just fucking create a bottom wick and just. And then if it wants to, New York session, right? This is, oh, whoops. That's your move. I mean, London, New York, right? It'll fuck around. It'll do some of this nonsense. Right? But eventually, New York. Alright, and that's your daily flip. In my experience, it'll play out like this instead of just driving now, the way the market looks right now. And when it gets down, it doesn't necessarily have to drive past this area, right? This will be the decision area initially, because at this area, you understand you got to come back here, but at this area, hey, you can hold that support, and shit, boom, and now you have your head and shoulders, boom, boom, boom. Right, so that so we'll see. I think this 4-hour will be key, and you really want to, I think, wait for a closure here. There's not much. 15 rejected here. We can look for sells, understanding we got to come down to 66 flat here, but this little 15 pip range, because I think I would close full here. Not even 66 flat. I think 65 flat. I would close full. I wouldn't hold past that. So maybe 25 pip range, but that's still solid, right? The thing is, we got to get a clear indication of that. That means we're going to have to come back up here and tap this area on the top wick. 68886. Oh, you're done drawing? I'm going to go back to blue light. Whose apple is this? Who's your apple? Wait, apple's here. almost doesn't count. We stream it. Alright, 15 closed there. You can get a decent top wick because 15 closed back in range here. Well, did it close below here? Not really, huh? Let's see. Kind of respected this area. The chance it makes a bottom wick and comes up. Right, the 30 has a nice top wick, but you can't enter because at any moment this can flip bullish. So you gotta be patient. Music kind of loud, my bad. How about now? Right near. Way better. Be right back. Ran out of papers. Oh, just hit up Patel at the 7-Eleven. He got them. He got the paper hookup. Kaya. Hey. Kaya. Kaya. Turn it down, please. A little bit. Yeah, I was yelling her name. She didn't hear me. I whispered and she looked at me. She looked at me like, stop whispering at me. Your daughter's name is Kaya too? Oh, with an I. Yeah, my daughter's name is Kaya with a Y. Kaya. But I've seen plenty of people like have it both ways. I was thinking about playing just copyright music on Sundays so we can vibe out. But then again, on Sundays I feel like it's the time where we can have discussion. Copyright music should be like for days when there's no discussion. That's never. Daniel keeps trying to log in. Where are you? Oh, that's a different Daniel. Daniel Paris, so Daniel Holder. What up, y'all? So, gang, check this out. Remember I said we're going to have to come back down here and tap this area at the very least. So, if we can tap here, honestly. No, it would be steeper. I'm sorry. No, it would be. Yeah, no, we're gonna wait here. We're gonna look for a bear for now. We're gonna look for a bearish closure on this 30. Bought 10 pounds of crawfish. Yo, the thing with crawfish, you gotta season it right. Like, there's not many places that can season it correctly. But if you can season it there's many different ways to do it good. And if one of the ways that if the way you do it is one of those ways, yeah, you can really enjoy some beer and crawfish. Beer. Foster's, Australian for beer. Yeah, all about the flavor. The Asian Cajun. Yeah. Be a good name for a streamer. The Asian Cajun. You doing the Asian session? No, I got the Asian Cajun. Never had crawfish? Dog. You know, I gotta be honest with you. I know people that have never had crawfish, and I've never had Like I've never had them taste it and been like, oh my God, I've been really missing out. No one's ever been like, damn, I've been really missing out when it comes to crawfish. Like you might feel like that because it's really good, but people that'll try it, they'll never feel like that. It's like it's an acquired taste. It's gonna take a little while, right? But after a while, they're gonna be like, all right, yeah, I've been missing out for a while. But the first time they try it, it's not like a, yeah, wow, I've been missing out. No, chicken thighs will do just fine. You gonna eat that cornbread? Flavor's so good, make you want to slap your mama. Yeah, we can flip though on this hourly and re-break the highs. We'll be in here on the break of the highs. That shit ain't gonna happen. Interesting. I think I have to go with the more recent one here. If you look on the 15, right, this makes sense. And if you look on the hourly, damn, what a 15 candle. Oh, we just flipped on the 4-hour. We can't take it yet. Like that's a serious flip, but we can't take it because it can just as well tap this area, reflip, and we close weak bullish on the 4-hour with a steep top wick. Right? Right now, it looks like you're gonna get the leg candle, and if you get that right, and you close bearish above 2160, I was gonna say above 3701, 3650. If you close bearish but above 2164.68, then you're just looking for a bottom wick and finish the wick up here. Huh. Hold on a second, gang. What's up, bro?
How you doing, bro?
Chilling. All right, see?
How was your weekend?
It was good. I'm still sick, but
Damn, still?
you know what's weird? Like yesterday, I had some company, and I took some meds, and I drank some tequila, and I felt great. And then I woke up today, stuffier than I was before the tequila. So I might have
Damn,
set myself back like a day or two, but like, uh, it was, it was special company.
worth it.
But yeah. Other than that, I'm great. My nose is stuffed. See, chat? This shit is a lifesaver. It sucks though, cause then like the next day it's worse than before you're doing it the day previously. But like some situations, like the last 2 weeks, like this shit's been a lifesaver. It's just hard because I gotta breathe through my mouth and then talk and. But I think this should be my last day because it's the best I've felt in the last 4 or 5 days for sure. And my kids were like, I think the youngest one, her best day was yesterday. Today she was more or less fine. So the kids are already over it. All right, we got a 30 close here in 2 minutes. If we can close below here, I would like us. The 30's kind of weird. You know, I still think this is a solid level because we rejected here, right? And the 15's here. Yeah, it's 30 and a 15 closure. If we can close below here, I'd like a top wick. So we need 3 things to happen. We need to leave a bottom wick here. Number 1, close below 2164.68. Number 2, leave a bottom wick. Number 3, we need the next candle top wick. And that top wick needs to be at 65.344. We can get a top wick 65.344 after we close below 64.68, and then flip bearish. We'll have sell stops and we'll be in those sells. Is there a dog next to you or a cat? Who's that? Or is there somebody there? Oh no, on the other side. Oh, there's somebody there. Yeah. I see the yellow
Yeah.
jacket move. I'm like, is that a cat over there? Because I see an elbow.
Yeah, my girlfriend's on the other side.
I hear you. Yeah. Baby Hank locked in. Locked in and backwards. Baby Hank dyslexic tonight. $15 don't look like we're gonna close below here, but let's see. Let's see. It's negative here. That's a nice rejection too. Wow. See what I mean? We flipped on the 4, but how much did this drive actually? Oh, I guess this gave you 10, 11. Probably would have had like 9, 10 with spread, but you don't know where it's going to reject, but highly likely it does, and that's what it did. Yeah, a doji 4-hour candle here where we are looking for buys. Even with the hourly closing like this, because I'd expect a bottom wick first, but that's not necessarily what's going to happen. baby ain't chilling. The thing is, if we also close bearish respecting, depending how high up in the range we close, we can look for either a range fill, or once we retest here with the bottom wick, we can look for a bullish flip up maybe on the 30. So a lot depends how this 30 closes. I honestly think we will not see a position here until the 4-hour close. This is a nice 5 though. Wow, broke the previous 5. What's the range here? This is so small. This is so small of a range. But let's see. 15 closed below, but you can realistically look 13. Yeah, if we can tap 2165.91. Huh. That was a 32. And the 30 closed a bit below, right? If you're looking at the most recent. And did it tap? 659, 6584. This is interesting. I might take the sell here. I want to see this. I might take a sell here on the break of the lows. We're looking at about 13 pips of range. It's got to flip here. Yeah, chat. I'm gonna have a sell stop here actually, while I have some time to set it. It's gonna be at 2164.87. But it's got to happen on this 5. This 5 doesn't flip here. I might expect a bottom wick here and a drive up on the next 5. And it tapped nearly on the dot where I wanted it to tap. I wanted 659. It tapped 6585. Right, because if it holds bullish here and doesn't flip in the next 90 seconds, this is a strong support where we can just, we can be forming our head and shoulders here on the higher time frame, our motion, or whatever you want to call it in whatever strategy you use, right? What does ICT call the head and shoulders, or the break back into the range? Well, it is the motion, right? It's just broke back into the range, filled it, and now you're establishing a support in it. I'm gonna delete the sell stops here, and it might come down, but if it re-breaks it, oh, it's coming down the last 15 seconds here, huh? 10 seconds. No, I mean, here, the first, well, we might put them back if we can get a top wick first on the next candle, re-break the highs. Because if the first thing it does is come down, I'll consider this a bottom wick to continue up, because now you've faked out, right? This 5 minute has faked out back in range with that closure. But if you break the highs here first and then start coming down, then on the break of the lows, see, now you can look for the 30 flip here. Will it flip? We don't know. But if it does, highly likely this takes us down. If it doesn't flip, wow, look at this 4 hour. Remember we said we can't take these sells. This might just tap support and drive back up, close bullish, and that's what the 4 hour is doing. So a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? A lot of questionables here. Everything's still arbitrary. I've been using that word a lot lately. Arbitrary, arbitrary, arbitrary this, arbitrary that. Anybody had these buys off market open today? Or what is this? This it's at 7 o'clock. It was an hour before our stream here. It's not bad. Alright, so first thing we did on the 5 was break. And we did. We broke the highs. I don't have a sell stop, but if I see it coming down here and breaking the 30 low, we'll have one. I mean, I'll take market position. I'm just still doubtful that that's what's gonna happen, but it might. Took those buys, then got greedy. Ah, I never closed, huh? Why are you coughing? Are you cold? Okay. You cold? Grab this hoodie. Can you give her that hoodie? That's on your back. Oh, sorry. Hey. It'll be warmer. Leave it. Leave it. You'll be warm. Your legs will be warm. Okay. Lala, that's your iced tea. Your iced tea. Yeah, we're not gonna have positions here. We gonna wait. Shit, about to run straight down just as I say that. It's a little like, I guess, counterintuitive here, right? Like the market could make it easy on you. Like it can look like shit, but make things easy on you. Or it can, look great and moving and show lots of volume and ranges and make things really difficult for you. Where's where my slippers at, y'all? Found them. slipping into these slippers. Uh-oh. Can't do that. That's a slippery slope. Now it's looking lovely. Chat, I'm gonna take a sell right here. Once we flip. I'm taking a sell right here. And got slipped. So I got two positions, as I always do, 2 5-lots. One activated right on the flip, and I clicked it twice, and the second one, by the time I clicked it, it was way lower. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That was ugly. There's a lot of fucking volume here. What's going on? I don't know how I got slipped like that, because I clicked them. It was basically a back-to-back sell, and it got slipped. I'll tell you how much. Not even slipped. Price moved like, damn, 6 pips here. Got 6 pip difference between 2 positions. Crazy. So yeah, so my good position is right here, right on the flip. My bad position is 6 pips later, but it's all one position. What the fuck? I don't even know how that happens. What are we looking for right here? We're looking for about 12 pips. I mean, figure you tap that support before it makes a decision. It's a lot of funky play here. Yeah, I think if it doesn't break now, it might be a while here on the charts. Because you'd figure that drive down was the break. But if it holds, we'll see. We gotta, now that we're in here, right? We gotta wait for a closure, right? It's either gonna support or respect, or it's gonna re-break the lows and continue down. So we'll see that. Stop's a bit incorrect. Stop should be above here, but obviously I'm not looking to hit those stops. We just need the re-break of the lows. If we re-break the lows in this candle, I'll just go break even, because that would be about 7-8 pips, and it should, at that point it'll have no business coming back up. But if we close bullish here, then I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it closes because it depends how bullish it closes and respecting what levels on what time frame. If we also get an hourly closure like this, we might have some pineapples. It depends how it opens up, how the next hourly will open. So we'll see. It might give you a better entry. What are you doing? Yeah, you might get a bit of a push up here. You might get a larger push up, but I think before you get that large push up, you're gonna have to come back down and grab some orders. Unless this 4-hour closes doji, right? Oh, I'm sorry, no. Unless this, yeah, because the 4-hour closes doji, the hourly closes bearish. You're still expecting to re-break the previous hourly low before any drive up. So the 4-hour would have to close above 66, bullish above 66.04. We'll see. I don't disagree with the buys, but I think we'll need to tap slower area. We should have drove earlier, but well. The thing is, once I'm in a position here, I gotta logically close it. I can't just close it because that initial drive wasn't it. Now I kind of gotta wait for either a closure against me, right? Or market not respecting my areas. I mean, the previous 5 closed below here, right? So it'd be key how this 5 closes. I don't know, that closed respecting on the 5. That closed below on the 5 here. So, yeah, it could come up in range because it closed bullish, but the 5 closed below. We'll see. closed below too. Yeah, I mean everything closed below this little area, but it's coming up on a 4-hour close. It's gonna have difficulty here. Yeah, it might even come back up in range. I mean, 5 closed below, 15 closed below. We made a bottom wick here, came up. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. From the looks of it, it looks like it wants to come up, but it's going to need to come down and grab orders before it does, if that's what it's planning on doing on the hourly, right? Four-hour stuff here. Yeah, that's a solid flip here. Dang. We got 5 minutes to go here before this 4-hour. It's gonna close right there. I think I'm gonna close here, break even if it runs. So one position for me is -1 pip, and then -5 combined, like -3, -4 here. Oh, maybe I get a better closure. I get a better closure. I'm gonna close right here. Boom, this is a complete break even for me. I'm not gonna wait for this to run here. I have a doubt that it's gonna run because of the 4-hour. I'm sorry. I don't like this fucker because this 5, look, the last 5 here right now closed back in range. So what happens is now if you make this bottom wick and come up, that's your 5-minute motion. So I closed the complete break even, and the reason I closed here, I'm gonna wait for this 4-hour to give me a better indication what it wants to do. And if it wants to come down here in the last second, it's fine. But it doesn't make sense here on the 5. Look, this candle closed back up in range, so it can make a bottom. Oh, there. My point being proven for me. But I want to avoid that, so I'm out. It's a break even for me, but with this 4, we want the initial drive here. The initial drive never came. We pulled back up, fine. We pulled back up, but didn't close above, back in this range. Great, we can stay open. 4 hours closing, we close back up in range. Even if you make a top wick and it looks like you're driving down, highly likely that's the bottom wick for the 5 to come back up in range to at least this area. Now it could still run from here, but if it comes back up that range, you can get a better entry. If it closes below here, you'll just get your 10 pips a bit later. So I'm sorry, it's just my quick thought process as it's happening live in my head, and if I'm not able to speak it out, then you know where I'm coming from. break even number 52. Kaya, I see you. She's like, huh? So that was a net zero for me. Yeah. +3, -3. But don't worry, because I think we'll have more positions here. There's a lot of volume. Look, it's kind of gone nowhere, right? But it's filled the range and came back down in the last 4 hour, and that's only a 3-hour candle. I mean, 3-hour, 4-hour candle. B number 52. Truly believe these records are irrelevant, but people on the YouTubes like them, so. But I think the actual stream records, I mean, they're maybe like a good, like, rule of thumb type of thing. Like, all right, point us in the direction of the winners, but in the grand scheme of things, I think it's irrelevant. It's not going to tell you much about, like, you know, profitability. All right, we got 1 minute here. Oh, I'm sorry, 1 minute, 15 seconds here until the 4-hour closes. 4 hours going to close bullish, weak bullish, but bullish. The hourly is going to close bearish below the most recent. Could my level be off? I like this level much better. Okay, this is interesting. So we can't take the bottom wicket. Well, why can't we? Where do we need to tap? Because this 4-hour closed bullish. I think where did it tap? This is nice. This happened really quickly here. What did it tap? Okay, let's see if we can get down here to 2163.56 and then flip bullish. If we can do that, that would fall in line with my 4-hour breakdown and my hourly approach here for the head and shoulders when we came onto the stream, tap in this area. All right, making a decision. We're either going to come down or come up from this area. This is where the decision's made. 30 closed bullish, 4-hour wick to fill. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna take a buy once we break the highs here. Hold on. 30. Yep, I'm gonna take a buy right now once we break the highs. Okay, took a buy here, and I'm expecting the 4-hour here, no matter how much bearish movement we print here, to create a top wick. And I'm expecting that top wick to tap the next resistance, at which point you should be break even in house money. You have 15 pips to fill the wick. right? So even if you do come down further, you're expecting a top wick here on a 4-hour. Because it did close bullish. It had a chance to close bearish, and it didn't. It closed bullish. And the last 30 also closed bullish, and it closed back in range. So I'm expecting to at least fill this range up here. Our advantage point here is 14 pips, I think 13 pips. Right, so even if you do come down here, create steeper bottom wicks, right? I understand the previous hourly is bearish, right? I'm still going to expect to come up here and grab orders to at least 26.8.25. So you might see drawdown. Oh, sorry, this isn't correct. It should be the previous range. Probably right here. Stops. Right? We've seen this position, I think, last week, or a similar position last week. It just depends on which support will be respected. Either this one. The thing is, if you don't take the position on this break of the high that we just had, chances are, like, yeah, it could come back down and create more drawdown just to grab orders at another support. But there's a chance you miss this drive up when it logically needs to tap areas at around 69.25. Right. Otherwise, you see how this 4-hour came back bullish? It created this top wick, drove all the way down, and never closed down here. It rejected and came back up. So you're expecting, if not an entire wick fill, but at least a partial wick fill out to the upside. So you gotta understand, there's a high chance you see some more drawdown, but there's also a high chance that it gets to where you need it to go, whether now or eventually. Capiche? So don't over risk, don't over leverage, you'll be fine. Yeah, so it's just top wick on the 5, come down here at support. Yeah, the daily looked terrible, right? To fill the wick down if you look for buys, but I'm really basing this off the higher time off the 4-hour, and understanding that's a small wick for the daily that we made off, like, in the first hour and a half, in the first 2 hours of the daily. So you'd probably expect that top wick to break. And yeah, once we start coming down here, and if you're thinking of pineapples, we're gonna have to find a support. It'll establish a support somewhere in here. Well, he said I need to pee. Go pee. I entered. You're good. That gold kind of playing with me on my first position. Got slipped for 3 pips. Got spreads 2.5. Now in this position, I got opened at 66.08. Jeez. Oh, that's not too bad. Spread. It's a buy. That's 2 pip spread. Yeah, my spread's like 1.8 right now. 1.7. To go entry, but still in drawdown. Nah, I mean, we were at the same level when we said, all right, the flip, and it came down here, and then it flipped bullish. We took it, now it's back down here. But I think overall, it's not a big deal. Like, though you shouldn't look at like active drawdown here when it comes to this trade. It'll not really let it direct your emotions, because just gotta understand where price still eventually needs to tap. Hold on a second, chat. What's up? I think last week we had, right, on Sunday Asia session, we had drawdown to like 3, 4 in the morning Eastern. So that's a possibility. If that happens, I don't know if last time I left the stream running, but I don't know if well, we'll see. For now, I don't know. But for now, I think at least if we're in drawdown for a while here, if it comes down to retest the next support, because this is more of a 4-hour trade, um, we're gonna look to run this for at least the next 4 hours, and then after that, um, around 1 a.m., maybe we'll close the stream, and then the rest of it will be called in the clubhouse. But until then, I mean, we're still chilling. I'll keep it up for sure until the next 4-hour close until 1 a.m. if we're in drawdown. If not, ideally, we flip here and we get our 10 pips and go to bed. Because my kids are still sitting here and all waiting. You tired? No, you look tired. It's that sun. It's the boat, right? The boat got you tired. No? Swimming? Sandbar? Nothing? You like having the stream still on? It was nice. Yeah, it's cool. I just like having it on stream. I'm sorry. What's up? Food? I mean, what do you want? Burger? Pizza? I want McDonald's. You want a Big Mac? You want a medium Mac? A Big Mac? Okay, well, okay, yep. There's 2 left. I'll give you one. She wants a Big Mac. She never, all she knew her whole life, oh, it's a cheeseburger. Now she knows the names and all that. Da Big Mac. Well, I'll give it to you. I think, yeah, you definitely tried it, but I don't think you knew it was a Big Mac. So we made a high, right? We made a low, we made a high. Came down, broke the low, and now we're re-breaking the high. 65.6. I got a better entry on it, actually. I got an entry at 65.6. This shows 65.7. Same thing. Let's see. And you rebroke the highs after creating a low. Expect a stronger push up. Got some rows. Dorm food hasn't been hit. Honestly, I hate getting that stuff, but like today, like was the kind of day where I felt like they all they all wanted it. It's been a little while. They kind of all deserve like to have a cheat day, cheat meal. But they have cheat meals all the time. Like that's the thing. I think they deserve. Like it's been tough. They've been sick. They have a park. Yeah, give me a second, baby. I'll go get you one. Expected them. I don't know why it's not. It like came down fast. And it should come up technically just as fast. I don't know why it's doing that. If it's holding, it might, might see a reflip. Typically, on this kind of reflip, you don't see a reflip. You see a push. Chat, give me 1 second. I'm gonna get to a big mock. Actually, I don't want to leave. But let me. How do we close? Just close, right? On the 15. It's not a great closure. Close above, and after that flip. Whoa, 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 chat. I'm gonna close full right here at 26. 26 pips. What a W. I was about to leave. Oh, and there it goes even more. Fuck. Damn. So I closed full here at 26. Let me add win number 104. What the hell is happening? We're winning, Toby. We're winning. That's what's happening. To think I was about to leave, go get Big Macs, I might have came back and this shit would have been a break even. Congrats, everybody. Wait. I closed full at 26. Yeah. No runners. See, yeah, the 4 hour made perfect sense. The daily needs a steeper top wick. The daily should eventually come back down and flip, but after London, probably New York. I knew I seen this shit before somewhere. Must have been another chart. Nope, must have been gold on another day. Damn, anybody holding? What the fuck? Why didn't yo, I hold runners every night. We haven't had a trade where I haven't attempted a runner. Tonight, 26 pips full. This shit, it ran to our TP pretty much. Yeah, this shit ran 60 pips. Probably run even higher. But that's our stream chat. I mean, if you didn't have to close when I did. Hold on, give me 1 sec. Hold on, chat. 1 second. Couldn't resist that mac sauce. That's just Gucci. I mean, damn, this fucking thing. 70 pips. 70 pips, 70 pips. This shit smacked full TP for us, right? The day we don't hold a runner. All right, all good. Wait, what else is there to do? Baby Hank's still locked in. No sign of celebration. Baby Hank had cells, never closed out. Still in drawdown. Oh. You're in a runner? Always leave a runner? This is I think it's the first time this year we haven't attempted a runner. No, there's been a couple of times I've closed full. Second piece of cornbread smack like this, DP. Well, congrats everybody. I guess everybody made some bacon tonight. Use all eaten. I want to know, how long does it take to pay off Wix's table? How many trades does it take to pay off Wix's table? Sell stops for the flip of the daily candle or set. You're a savage. You are smart. But are you going to be around? What are you doing? You're setting
You wanted to
alerts?
know how long it takes to pay back the Wix's table? Takes half of that trade there.
Half of that
Maybe
trade?
a quarter. And that's a 5K funded account, the smallest you can get.
W. Sick. I love it.
I literally was $5 away from my daily drawdown on the drawdown on that trade. That is incredible. Remember the rollover thing we were talking about?
Yeah.
That reset my daily drawdown at the same time while I was like currently in drawdown.
Oh, because you were in drawdown from the previous day?
Well, I mean, because of the rollover, yeah. I took a trade, I took a buy at, what is this? This is like, let me find out. At 7:40. And so the rollover was at 8 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, I got stopped out of that trade. But then that daily drawdown accounted for, or that drawdown accounted for my daily drawdown today, plus the difference from the initial drawdown or the initial balance of the day before. So it was like double the drawdown.
Damn, that's crazy. Why would they do that?
I don't know, but now we're back up 2% on this phase 2.
Yeah, but this shit flew. Don't expect every trade to be like that. Damn.
Oh, never again. Yeah, no, literally never.
Nah, you gotta
I was trying to get my
manage that
10 pips and leave.
Chances are you know, that shit's gonna come around and you get really smacked. But
Well,
like,
you said to go to the bathroom, and I did. I came back and we're up 80 pips. It's
beautiful.
not my fault. That was your fault.
Yeah. Nah, you did that. That's on you. Shit. Fucking 80 pips. Pooja should have went to the bathroom too. He'd be up like 90 right now. I should have went to the bathroom. I'd be up like 80.
Dude, that Big Mac really could have made you rich.
Yeah. I should have went earlier for that Big Mac. Oh man. You ate? Was it good? You want more? You want more? There's some nuggets. There's some nuggets. No? What do you want to do? You want to go to bed? You want to go to bed? Yes, there's a Big Mac. If you want, you can eat half the Big Mac, or you can eat a full Big Mac. Because I cut her Big Mac in half. So she ate half. Because she doesn't eat a whole one. She can barely finish it. She had half. There's a half, and there's a full Big Mac, and there's a couple of cheeseburgers. Huh? Yeah, she ate. But there's a whole Big Mac. If you want, yours is still over there. A whole Big Mac and fries and nuggets. Right? And there's a few extra cheeseburgers if you want. And please don't drop my stuff. Oh, shoot. Hold on, gang. Give me 1 second. Sorry, gang. I think, yeah, I think we should call it a stream because my kids, the baby woke up too. So she saw Wix 11 eating a Big Macs and the baby wanted a Big Mac. So, yeah, I'm gonna call it. Congrats to everybody that showed up tonight. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting. And I'll see everybody tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, right? For another Asian session. Yes. Have a good night, everybody. Another Asian session is in the books. Yeah, I'll be on Don's stream. I'll show up in the morning over there, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8. But congrats, great trade. We don't need to stay on here all night. You know, don't overtrade. And wait for the volume times to really put yourself in a position to succeed. You didn't have the tunes playing in the background today? They are playing. Oh, you know what it is? Since you came, we never flipped the tape, so the tape it's on, but like I just flipped it, but irrelevant. So congrats to everybody that took that trade, and I'll see you guys tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Eastern. Good night, everybody.